Hello and welcome back to Spoken Essays. I'm Harshal Vora and you are watching the live video where I try to figure out front-end development libraries. And if you've noticed, the background has changed a little bit, but that's nothing to worry about. I just moved a few things and you can see the paintings behind me. Those are mums again, of course. And this is not a video tour, room video tour, so I'm not going to spend much time behind about it, but what we'll do is let's share my screen and let's see what we were up against last week. Okay. That is amazing light. Wow, amazing. Okay. Anyway, let's go to our main tab, and in main, instead of showing my Samsung screen, now I'll show you this screen. Okay. Yep, you can see that. Amazing. Let's see what we have with in store with us today. Okay, so without further ado, let me check. Do we have anyone in the live stream yet? No, no one's joined the live stream. No problem. We'll wait, but yeah, we'll work and wait as well. So let me open CodePen. CodePen/ubiquitous. That's me. And the last time we were trying to build a 25 plus 5 clock. This website is currently offline. Cloudflare's always online shows a snapshot of this web page from Internet Archive's Wayback Machine. To check for the live version, click refresh. I would definitely do that. Please do that. We wrote a lot of code, so I mean, yeah, if it didn't get saved, I would be in a lot of trouble. Let me refresh this page itself. Okay, that got it. Okay, now I'll move this view to this. The preview should be on the right. I mean, it should or shouldn't be. I'm no judge of that, but I prefer it on the right. Okay, let me just resize all this. Okay, very good. It's resized now, and let's see what we have for us today. So now this is what we built. Okay, it's very bright outside, that's why it looks like this. Anyway, we have up down buttons, and we have this timer. Very good. Let me run the tests once more so we see what we are up against. Oh, this shouldn't be. Yeah, this should be 25 plus 5 clock. Run the tests, please. Yep, the last time we did that, it happened. Yep, that is very quick. Very fast. No failures yet. Okay, I think there will be one failure now because of that 1 second difference, or maybe there isn't one. We'll see what we are up against today. I see we have passed 23 out of 25. Let's see what we have that we can solve, what we are supposed to solve. I'll resize this. So in the timer, that's the 12, 13 and 15. Those are not working correctly, or the way they should be according to this. Let's see what do we have. Okay, it says when a session countdown reaches 0. Okay, when the session ends, basically when a session ends, the timer must reach 00 and a new countdown begins. The break would begin, and the element with the ID of timer label should display a string indicating a break has begun. Okay, so what does this say? Timer has reached 0 but it didn't switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session. I see. So I think that text problem must be the case. What else? When a session countdown reaches 0, again timer has reached 0 but didn't switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session, and this session to not equal session. Interesting. When a session countdown reaches 0, basically it's when a break begins. A new break countdown should begin, counting down from the value currently displayed in the ID. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember that problem. Yeah, we can solve this issue easily, but we have to find another way to solve it. Now this one works. Why does this work? Let's see. Why this works, we have to find out. When a break countdown reaches 0, so when a break ends, a new countdown begins. The element with the ID of timer label should display a string indicating a session has begun. So we can, okay, so this does indicate whether a session has begun or not. What else? What does this say? When a break countdown reaches 0, timer must reach 00, of course. A new session countdown should begin, counting down from the value currently displayed in the ID session length element. Okay. Now break countdown reaches 0. Yeah, when a break counter reaches a session should begin counting down from the value. Didn't start with the correct value. Okay, the timer has switched back to session time, so it did change that because of this is true. But, uh, but it didn't start with the correct value. Expected 0 to equal 1. Yeah, we know what that is. 15 and 13 will be solved simultaneously if we do a few things, but then this causes that problem. Timer has reached 0 but then switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session. It means something's wrong. Expected session to not equal session. What does this mean? I just understood it and I just lost the meaning. That cannot be true. Let's read this again. When a session countdown reaches 0, timer must reach level 0. Yeah. And a new session now countdown begins. Yeah. So it doesn't indicate whether a break has begun or not. Apparently so. Let's close this and let's see what we have. I'll change the default values to 1 and 1, so we don't have to spend a lot of time doing that. Play please. Session begins. It counts down each second. So the counter has begun. In the meanwhile, let's apply a few styles to our footer. Did I call you footer? Let's see whether I did or not. Do you guys see that much code? Okay, apparently maybe. What I'll do is I'll make you go full screen. Yeah. So you guys can see it then. Okay. It says footer, very good. So we have to edit some anchor tags in the footer element. Do not build the preview, please. Okay. So first of all, must have defined footer somewhere because these things HTML is different. Did I write it here? No. Oh, I gave it a font family style here. Okay, then in that case I have to wait for the session again. So when the break ends, we missed the session part. I'll have to wait for the break to end. When we look at the break, when it changes text from break to session, we will see what happens. Seven, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, session. This is correct, but the session should begin with 1 second, 1 minute and 00. The same goes for you. It means it has to display the number. Well, we did figure that one out by changing the number. Okay, but let's go one by one. If I am applying the styles now, let's apply the style then. Apply style to the footer. Well, not the footer actually. Yes, the footer actually. Footer and its A tag. You know what? Yeah, I don't want to worry about the styles right now. Leave it, please. Save the change. Auto save. Yep. Cool. Right. The timer should begin with 1. And when the session ends, apparently it should be, well, it should say the break has begun. What did it mean by that? We'll have to wait a couple of seconds. Let's see. Ding, 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 ding. I think it didn't start with the correct value. It should be 100. When a break begins, it should say 100, and again with a new session, it should say 100 or 2500 or whatever 00. In that case, it causes a problem to begin 1 second afterwards. In that case, what if we do this 1000, and for session timer also 1000? So we're adding an extra second basically. Let's see what this does. Tononani, tononani, tononani. Three, one, break. 1 second. Hopefully that solves our problem. So when I pause it, it says 51, and then I resume it, it will resume. Oh, it resets itself. It reset itself. Sheesh. Pause 54. Oh, it resumed with 53. Interesting. On one click it did that, but on the second click it reset itself. Interesting. There must be something in this code. Probably in handle click. I think this is what's causing the problem there. If I pause you now and I ask you to resume, okay, you continue with your correct value, right? When it's false, you reset the value to 0. When it's running, you change it to 1. Let's see what happens now. Yeah. Let's test it now. Let's see what happens. Very good. One test was passed, or maybe not passed. Youch. Problems. By default it should be 25. If we want to pass all the tests, then we better do it. Run it this way. Shouldn't this run tests? Oh, I closed it. When I closed it, it stopped running tests. Ouch. Youch. Twenty-four out of 29 testing. Now it says 21 out of 29 passed. So we didn't pass a lot of tests. Has started but time displayed is not changing. Expect 0 0 to be above 0 0. Now what? If the timer is running, I click the click the element with the ID start, so the countdown should pause. Expected 0 0 to not equal 0. What? What are you even talking about? But now 14 15 do not have a problem. So now 12 13 timer has reached a button, switch to break, expected session to not. This is still not how. Let me look at it my way. This means when I play this, right, 59 58. What seems to be the problem? We haven't even factored in this audio yet. But apparently there is no problem with break timers now. The only problem is with session timer. I got the roots in my... 3 2 1 0 break. Yeah. Isn't this how it's supposed to run? Yeah. I'll also change the anchor tag while we're at it. Right? No, do not build the preview. I didn't change the anchor tag to blue. Interesting. Because this is probably not an anchor tag yet. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah, a session worked perfectly well. What seems to be the problem, man? If the timer is running, the element ID timer should display the remaining time in SSR, decrementing by value of 1 and updating. Has started but time displayed is not changing. Expected 0 0 plus 0 to be above plus 0. What do you mean? Expected 0 0 to not equal 0 0. If the timer is running, I click the element with ID start stop, the countdown should pause. Does it not pause? Pause. 57. Continue, and it pauses. Reset please. Pause. Begin. pause, play, 56, yeah, reset, play, pause. Of course it waited for a second, so is that waiting for a second problematic for you? Pause, the counter continued, yeah. Expected 00 to not equal 00. क्या मजाक कर रहा है? 25 plus 5 look, but time displayed is not changing. Expected. If the timer is paused and I click the element ID start stop, the countdown should resume running from the point at which it was paused. Yeah, it did that. I think sometimes it does that, sometimes it doesn't. Is that the problem? Pause and resume. Yeah. And now play. Yeah, it took the last value. Very cool. And then we go to this again, break time, session to not equal session. What do you mean? Session is not equal to session when session ends. We ensured a timeout for a second there. Is the timeout what's bothering you? 3, 2, 1, 0. Break. The text changes, man. Eleven passes, 0 failures. If it still returns 21 out of 29 pass, that means we're doing something wrong. Yeah, definitely. Time is not changing. Must be because of that delay. Timeout. Timeout. This dot time, please. Now if I remove this, what problems will this cause me? We don't know. We have to just find out. Right, remove the 1000 too. Run your tests, please. We've already passed 11 out of them. 11 of them. So that was kind of quick. In the meanwhile, let me check whether we have a comment from Kausar Log. Hello Kausar Log, thank you for watching, thank you for your comment, thank you. First commenter, yes. Who is that? Amazing DP. Can I view your channel perhaps? Kausar, thank you Kausar. You are a Python developer, amazing. Thank you for joining this live. Shouldn't this? Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, thank you. Now it's running these tests. 8 failures already. Now this seems to have a problem. Right. Oh, I see. Just a second. Interesting. Okay, whatever. Now we have more errors. And I thought I was close to finishing this. Timeout of 2 seconds exceeded. What does... Okay, let's go one by one. When I click the element of ID break decrement, the value within ID break length decrements by a value of 1. I can see the updated value. Does that not work or what? Oh, yeah. Oh. Up, down, yeah. जब ब्रेक चल रहा. Okay, let's start a break then. How did this not work? Just because of that. So then set timeout is set. The moment I put a set timeout, there aren't any failures with timers. There won't be a failure with a timer. So I think that issue is with that sound audio file not being played then. These are solved, but now the 9th one is also not working. Is this okay? Out of 19, now we've passed 19 and 4 failures, 5 failures. That is so cool. That means our clock isn't what can I say, isn't accurate. Testing 25, 21 again. We're back to that. 21. Okay, if the timer is running, the element of the ID time left should display the remaining time in MMSS format decrementing by value. It does. So the clock has started but time displayed is not changing. उसको टाइम आउट एरर आ रहा है. वो 1 सेकेंड वाला टाइम आउट जो है ना, उसकी वजह से. बे यार, that means the initial value shouldn't be this. Ouch. So we need another variable or another method to be called upon once you are done. Another if statement, basically, which would add this value. I mean, change the countdown, add another second to countdown date. So 3 values now, where one countdown date is for pause, one countdown date is for this, that. Ding, 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 ding. What will it comprise of? Basically, it will be 1. But how do we make it so? How do we tell it that? Wait, what do we think? What are we thinking? What am I thinking? A session has begun. When a session keeps playing on a loop, in a loop, only the beginning should be should it take this as value. Any other times? Okay, so when I play this, it will start with 1 second before, right? That's why we need Redux then. I need some Redux code, maybe not. Redux would play with states very easily. Or that's what I think, that's what I'm thinking right now. Because that means we have to play with you in the beginning. In the beginning it should not say this, or maybe it should say this. Who am I to say? It resumes with that value. Can I look at? Nope. The test resets itself. When I play pause, it continues with that. Play this, please. Right. So when it begins, it should take the countdown value as this. But with every other session, it shouldn't. Wow. We need a function to only happen once. All the other times, never. What do you even write? Because when I click on play pause, it will call that as a function. I got the roots in my heart. Let's see what happens when you do this. The break begins with 4 and not 5, because now I've made it a thousand, so it should start with 500 and then it and it plays. I got no roots in my heart. Now if I pause this and I go down, the timer doesn't change. So we should be able to change the break length when we are editing break length and be able to see it too. Somehow we bypassed that. Somehow. But we have to solve this too. The first issue that we have to solve is that timer thing without breaking that timer thing. So it responds with that. Very good. That's good. Again, what can we do? Can't think of anything. When the break ends, a session begins with 1-0. In that case, to solve the breaks issue, for call break timer function method, I can make you 1000. Yeah. Adding 1000 here is a gamble, maybe. What do you say? I'm thinking of something. Maybe a timer that stores how many timers a timer has run. For now, I will call you counter. I define a counter here. Counter is 1. I should rather say 0 or 1, whatever. But as long as counter is greater than 1, Yeah, we can do that. I think that should solve our problem. That might solve our problem. Let's see. We need if statements for you, don't we? So else if counter is greater than 1, you do this. Otherwise, you do this. And so that ensures that for the first time the counter will run with 1 second, but any of the other times it won't. 1 second after or before. I can write it anywhere. Counter plus plus. Done. Counter equals counter plus counter. No, counter equals counter plus 1. Yeah, that's plus plus for you. सही है. So, oh wait. If counter is 1, then you do this. If it's not 1, do whatever you like. By whatever I mean, take countdown date as 13 digits. And for the rest of that should do it. We'll see. Reset. Right now we're testing, so 1 and 1. Let's see this thing in action and determine whether it is correct or not. I didn't change that. Okay. Reset. Play. There was a delay. Why did it take 1 second? उल्टा रखना चाहिए था नहीं. Ouch. Is not equal to 1. Yeah. And of course with you too, because I'm using binary values 0 and 1, I can also make them true or false statements. Looking at this, when a break begins in the next time, the break will start with 1 0 0. Very good. Now as soon as the break ends, someone must have written this code, man. Someone must have written this code to check those tests. That is so amazing to me. I got the roots in my arms and 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Session starts with 1. Yay! And when I pause it and I play it again, it reset. Why? Pause, continue. Interesting. What was that glitch? So when I pause it mid session, okay. We need more if statements inside this thing. Start stop does two things. It either calls break session timer or call break timer, that's okay. Call session timer or call break timer, that's okay. It calls both, but only one of them answers. Right. And at the same time, it checks whether changes the value of ABC to 1. Let's see. So when the timer is running, when the timer is not running, and I click on a button, this happens. It changes the value of ABC to 1 and calls both of them. So if a break's running, a break will resume. A session's running, a session will resume. Right, but when I click on it once, why does it reset itself? See here, when I Arre baapre, why was there a 1 second pause? Oh, because reset should also reset the value of AB counter. Can't get reset. Counter equals 1. So you also reset the counter. Now when we begin, 59, 58, 57. Cool. When I pause this and then I click on play again, it resumes with that. Interesting. But it didn't a few seconds ago. Now if I pause it and play again, 57, 46, 45. Reset, play. Pause, and at 57, 56. Very good. So what seems to be the matter? I'm going to save this and I'm going to refresh the page. Maybe that's what was causing the issue. Maybe we don't know. Play, 59, and then pause and then play again. Yeah, 55, 56. Let's check now. The default values are supposed to be 5 and 25. Passed with flying colors. No failures yet, so 11 tests passed. Breaks passed. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Good. I think it checked for that pause thing. When I pause it, it should return pause. I don't know. Unless we click on the testing button, we won't know for sure. Now I think the last 3 tests are for the sound. 24 out of 29 pass. So that means this is still causing a problem. But now we've solved break and break countdown and break countdown text. The problem with this, when a session countdown reaches 0, timer must reach 0, 0. Timer has reached 0 but didn't switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session. But it does change the word from session to session. Break to session, indicating a session has begun. Basically, you're checking whether a session has begun by checking the text of that ID. Right. Is it because of change state values? But we've written timer label here. When a session countdown reaches 0, timer must reach 00 and a new countdown begins. Right, session to not equal session. What does that mean? A timer has reached 0 but it didn't switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session. They're both the same. And yet, what's the problem? Display a string indicating a break has begun. Okay, I'm going to refer to our code. Sorry. अच्छा ऐसा full screen. We'll go to freeCodeCamp. We go to a 25 plus 5 clock and we edit this. Yeah, I don't need this yet. Okay. Let's keep this 1 and 1. I got no roots in love. Let's see. P break. It did that. Of course, ours doesn't play a sound yet, but it did that. Yeah, indicating a break has begun. The break began with break 00. Why does this say session to not equal session? What are we doing wrong? If I begin a session 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52. A break began. What seems to be the problem, man? Timer has reached 0 but didn't switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session. But we changed the session to not equal. Maybe it happens after the break ends. Come on. 3, 2, 1, 0. Session began. Oh, the timer is also working here, aren't you? Pause, please. Oh, it's a single icon. I thought there were two icons. So yeah, this is also a single icon. I got no roots in my Oh, that's why. Youch. Let's let it run for a couple of seconds. We'll only see what we're dealing with. I mean, a few session timers later. It says timer has reached 0 but didn't switch to break time. What do you mean it didn't switch to break time? It does so quite well. Let's pause this. I'm going to change the break length to 2 minutes. Let's continue the session, please. And the session restarted when I paused it. Youch. Pause, play. Abe? Pause and play. Yeah, right. Why does it restart then? When I click play or pause, I mean, after the first pause, it doesn't restart. But I haven't written anywhere in this code to do that. This is what you call start stop, right? When I click on start stop, either of the two things will happen. It will check whether each timer running is false and or this. Now the break should start 2 minutes, which it did quite well. Amazing and interesting. I'm not about to fail this. I don't plan on failing this. Maybe it will be solved once the audio part is solved. Maybe, I have no clue. Maybe because we haven't added that audio sound, that's why it's causing a problem. अबे ये क्या हो गया? अच्छा, did I pause it by mistake? Youch. So the break restarted. So when the timer is running, you set the clear interval to this. When it's not, you change the value of ABC to 1. So that कई पे मैंने ABC को और लिया है. ABC. Let's see. That's 1. So that's the state. By default it's 0. When I click on play pause once, it changes that permanently to 1. So now it will check if this is true. If this is 1. If it is 1, then you take this as the default countdown date. with the correct seconds and the minutes, whatever they may be. Now if I pause this here at 59 seconds, does it resume at 59 seconds or it does it? Okay. So apparently after the first time, that glitch, so to speak, doesn't present itself again. Why though? Why does it even present? Why does it present itself in the first place? In the beginning, the counter's value is 0. If ABC is 1, ABC is here too for reset timer. Break increment changes the ABC's value to 0. Break increment session decrement. If I pause this now and then I click on play, it resumes. It doesn't restart. Why does it happen only once? If I may. Isn't what you're pointing to? I don't think the issue is with that. Countdown reaches 0. Timer must reach, and a new countdown with the element of the ID. Timer label should display a string indicating a break has begun. Do you guys not call it break or what? Do you call it break hyphen time or something? Session is session. After the session end, it's break. SESSION. And I'm positive that I changed the session to break. I mean, we would know. Kahan gaya? Either break or session. If it is break time, then you turn true. You see, it worked. Now when I pause this and press play, the timer restarts. Interesting. Why? By now the ABC's value is 1. When I even pause it for once, it changes. What does this do, by the way? These are all session increments and decrements. That's okay. Yeah, I wanted them to be there. That's okay. I wanted it to be there. This is the only place where I change the value of ABC to 1. Nowhere else. Or maybe I have. Plus this does not have that option of that. Session countdown. What do you mean? Timer has reached 0 but then switch to break time. Expected session to not equal session. Does that mean that latency was actually a blessing in disguise? Let's remove that set timeout then. Let's see what happens to you now. Abbe, save this code please. Yeah. Done. Unsaved changes. Oh sorry. Down. Very good. Now let's see what happens. A second before. That means break will appear a second before. So as soon as it reaches 0, break timer will begin. I think yeah, the timer interval is what caused this problem. I got it's in my Is this what you're looking for? Let's run the tests. In the meanwhile, I'll be back in a couple of seconds. Oh, so sorry. Yeah, the mic was off. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Arnav, for that. Yeah, I just realized when I played the music, when I turned the speaker on, I realized it. Let me also connect it to my earbuds, so that there's no echo, like right now. Okay. Okay, I'll keep the earphones on. I understand why we need to use them. Okay, much better. Right. It's what are these outstanding values? Royalty free beeps, sound effects. Very good. Royalty free. Okay. Nope. I mean, yeah, but it's emergency. Wow, data reveal. Negative beeps. That's funny. These are all goofy sounds, I should say. To ring? Nope. It's 8 seconds long. I would use this, but no. Let's write alarm clock. Thank you, Arnav Taraya, by the way. I forgot to appreciate your help. Is there a filter to limit the duration? Yup. 0 to 30 seconds. Funny. Beep sound. Anything 1 or 2 seconds will also do. Maybe not Pixabay. No copyright. Alarm. Alarm sound no copyright by Pixabay, Mixit, Videvo, Feslion. Let's see. So it's Envato elements. I've come across Envato before. This goes on for a day. That's more than a second. Wait, what did I hear just now? Okay, someone also added their own sounds with this, apparently. I like this. Is this no copyright? 33 free alarm, looking for a classic, or maybe you're looking for a folk. Okay. Whatever you're after, you're bound to find a great range. Free to download and use how you please. All of your sounds are free to download, ready to use in the next video under Mixkit license. That means sound effects under the free license can be used in YouTube videos. Okay, social media, commercial projects. Well, ours is not a commercial project. Yeah, it is a YouTube live, I should say. Social media video posts. You are licensed to use the item that incorporates the item as well as other things, so that it is larger in scope and different in nature than the item. Acha, so you're permitted to download, copy, modify, distribute, and publicly perform the sound effect items on any web or social media platform, in podcasts and in video games as well as in films. You can't redistribute the item on its own as stock in a tool or template with source files. You're also not allowed to claim them as your own. Yeah. Okay, so and we're not supposed to attribute them. Yep, I like it. So alarm tone, it's exactly a second long. Will that be a problem? Must be 1 second or longer. Good enough. Okay. And these are of course this some Feslion Studios, maybe not. Videvo. These are all a minute long. Okay. Yeah, maybe in the future. Then there's the 5-second classic alarm. I love this. 5-second. Yeah. I have to figure that one out as well. I'm okay with 1 second really. Away? Oh, okay. Right. How do I select this file? Okay. There's no page for it. Can I get this sound file? This is link. Alarm tone. That's a wave file. Display. Must be some logic. Anyway, how do I select this entire div? This is wave style. That must be the audio preload. Copy. Thank you. Yep, that's what we are looking for. Let me put an audio file right inside this. Ouch. I mean, it doesn't matter where I put it, does it? AUDIO audio HTML5 in JSX in React. Yep. Class audio player extends React.component this. I mean, yeah, I just need this much. So yeah. इसको उठाते हैं, यहाँ पे print करता हूँ. Instead of this URL, we are going to take, where will it go? Sheesh. Did I close it? Yep, I did. Okay. Instead of that, and copy. But we are not going to write autoplay. एक second, ये क्या है? Oh, so autoplay must be the command. Yeah, okay, call it. Oh, right. Yeah. Audio controls and autoplay. So it should be somewhere around here. Autoplay can go. Right. Did I break the code? Must have. Am I supposed to close there? Yeah. Reference audio tag, source this. Right. And have a corresponding ID beep. Audio HTML5 बस इतना लिखो ना. Okay. Audio source SRC. Or simply write SRC2. And that caused this to go away. Why? Very good. It's outside the root. Okay, whatever. But it appears here but not here. Interesting. No, there should be an audio file below it. Interesting again. No, it doesn't show that. Wow. Yow. Despite the fact that we are inside the container still. Audio tag opens and closes. You can, yeah, it can be a self-closing tag. So do you need a source saying source or what? Now what? 31st token. I'm supposed to write type and audio, most probably, but it's MP3. Audio reference. I don't think I need that source tag if it's only one element. Up the way. Okay, very good. Now that file is here because I added the type mp3. If it weren't here, it would cause problems. It did not cause problems. Say yeah. Okay. I don't know. Anyway, we're not looking to show this. You can remove the controls. Yeah. An audio file exists. it should have an ID of beep. Or kya? ID beep must be 1 second or longer. It is. The element, yeah, so that's taken care of. The element with ID beep must stop playing and be rewound to the beginning when the element with the ID of reset is clicked. It will be. Yeah. Audio HTML. Now we need that audio React. That's what you do. The audio autoplay calls that command. React audio player implementation by Uncle Big Bay. Okay. Audio player contains react.fragment h1 audio source that says audio song. This must be you. Yup. Audio source controls, and then react fragment closes. React dominant render audio player. Document get element by ID. With controls it would play it. Require method. Try it yourself result. I think I figured it out before in one of our projects. Taking away the moments that make up a day. Fidget away the hours in an unfound way. Yup, in the drum. Kicking around on a piece of crown in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of flying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long. So we use this, did we? And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind. Told you where to run. You missed the starting gun. That's it. Document.query selector this.play. So yeah, I can put that in timer function, and we'll get what we need. It's called beep, right? ID beep. Cool. Right, where was I? Don't get lost again. Right, if distance is 0, yeah. The beep should begin after clear interval or after counter. It does not matter what your order is, but after the interval stops. So document dot query selector beep. Is it an ID? Yeah. Let's see. Dot play. Yeah, that should take care of that. Write hash w. Okay, so because it's an ID, you have to write hash. Okay. If it were an official element, then we wouldn't need to do that. Play. Let's see if it does that or not. Let's see. 3, 2, 1. Good enough. That's good enough. Okay. Let's run the tests and start applying the CSS. Yep. I hope there are no more failures. Otherwise, I'll be shocked. You know I told you where to run. You missed the starting gun. Yep. Sounds playing. One didn't pass. What? Audio file. Okay, no problem. So the rest is working. Audio element was not stopped when reset was clicked. What do you mean? Okay, the audio element with the ID of beep must stop playing and be rewound to the beginning when the element of the ID reset is clicked. But I'm not rewinding it at all. Yeah, it just plays it. Yeah. So first test passed. Okay. Second test must be 1 second or longer. The third element, audio element with the ID of beep must stop playing and be rewound to the beginning when the element with the ID of reset is clicked. What does that mean? What does that mean? Expected false to be true. Okay, so our value was false and it should have been true. What are you checking for? At o.anonymous freeCodeCamp testable projects at o reflect.get. It's not getting that rewind function somewhere then. Audio element with the ID of beep must stop playing and be rewound to the beginning. But why? What do you mean rewound to the beginning? It only plays. Are you trying to say that when the sound's playing and I click reset, the sound should stop playing immediately? Maybe these last stories will tell me. When a break countdown, nope. When a countdown reaches 0, nope. When a countdown, not even a session or a break, any countdown reaches 0, a sound indicating that time is up should play. This should utilize an HTML5 audio tag and have a corresponding ID beep, which is this countdown reaches 0. So when it reaches 0, it does return that sound. Very good. The audio element with ID beep must be 1 second or longer, which it is. So this is the problem. The ID will stop playing and be rewound to the beginning when the ID will. I think, I'm guessing, I don't know whether it's true or not, but basically the sound should stop midway when we click on reset. We would need a audio file longer than 1 second, but not more than a few seconds. Okay, we'll need another file that would rewind the value. Well, not even rewinding it, just stopping it should do it. I don't suppose anywhere in here would say that. Eight, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 1 0 पॉज. अच्छा आज रीसेट दबाया तो साउंड बंद हो गया बेसिकली. समवेयर इन दिस कोड शुड वी stop them. Reset. Timer state stopped. Timer's type stopped. Session timer 1500. Alarm color white. Youch. You know I told you where. Miss the starting gun. This dot audio beep dot pause. Acha. Yep. Ours would be something else, of course, but yeah. This dot state dot interval ID, interval ID, not intervalid. Interval ID and interval ID not cancel. This dot audio beep dot current time 0. Pause. Okay. The same thing, but in reset timer we pause it. And right, but it's only 1 second, so I mean, okay, let's see what we are up against. I will first comment this and see what reset does to everything. Does it stop the sound? Let's play this timer. In the meanwhile, let's look at, oh, we have 3 concurrent viewers now. Amazing, thank you. Four, 3, 2. Acha. I should have waited. Now I have to wait a couple of seconds, and this needs to be longer basically. Okay. In my history should say HTML and code assets that mix kit, not video, mix kit. MIXKIT, please. Now this is 1 second long, this is 5 second long. That is a classic sound, interesting. That is too digital for me. Let's look at you. But we need a longer sound to know. Alert alarm. Yeah, we like that. It's too long. I mean, a second long. Critical alarm, 3 seconds. Yeah, that's jarring. I love this. Respect, please. Yep. Truly jarring. We go to render, where the link is. Now instead of this link we change it to apps. What does this say? Achha, it will be different. Yeah, it was a little bit different. Let's run these down again. Okay, let's see what it plays. Coffee time in it. Yeah, I can guess what will happen. The sound will not. Yeah, it's 17 seconds. Wrap with Command Shift A. Yeah, we need to wrap this with this, please. Command Shift A. Enter abbreviation. I want to wrap this in the what? Allah. Should have. Go away. Reset. Allah. 25 minutes. Don't wanna click on it again. Let's see what you are. 58, 57, 54, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 42, 21, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so reset should stop it. Cool, got it. Now what does pause do? Do we have down pause? Okay, if we have pause, we have play. What other values we can have? What is that not in here? Video pause, audio video pause method. Yes, audio video DOM reference document. Add an extra can play, load, play, pause. Can we also have reload the okay. Change the video sorted. Load methods reloads the audio video element. That means we have to do two things: pause it and reload it. So rewind, so to speak. Yay! Oh, it paused it. But when I run this, will it take 3 seconds now, or only a half a second to play the music? Because it paused it did not rewind it. So instead of pausing it, if I write load, will it pause and rewind it? Let's see. Fourteen, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep. Yeah, I heard that. It only played a half a second. So it played the rest, it did not rewind. If I ask it to load itself and not pause, what will it do? Taking away the moments that make up the day. Am I reading that right? Time, lyrics, things like taking away the moments that make a better day. Fritter and waste the hours that offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of flying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long. It pauses and oh yeah, but we don't know whether it will resume the rest of the sound or the full sound. So we know it beeps with this. I mean, I could without. So it lasts for a couple of seconds. I mean, 3 seconds to be exact. So when I click on reset, it should have reset the values of that. Taking away the moments that make up a dull day, or dull day, that make up a dull day. Fritters and waste and loves in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of flying in the sunshine, staying home to. I should have let it play. Staying home to watch the rain. You. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you where to run. You missed the starting gun. I don't know the guitar solo, but yeah. And you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. Yep. Okay, I think that should solve it. Now let me run the test. Save. Build the preview again. Thank you. Run the test. I'll be right back. More errors have bestowed themselves upon us. I can see an element of the corresponding ID break length, which by default on oh my god. Okay, is the all the errors? Sheesh. Ouch. Youch. But that means that all the errors go away with the default values. Should have. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. I'm gonna take off my earphones off. Okay. Taking away the moments that make up a dull day. Fritter and waste the hours in an offhand way. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Tired of flying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are younger, life is long, and there's time to kill today. And then one day you find 10 years have gone behind you. No one told you when to run. You missed the starting gun. Yep, now I can link this. Of course, we're going to apply some styles to it, but yeah, we're done. We're kind of done. Copy and paste. I've completed this challenge. Okay, submit and go to next challenge. The town is now red. Thank you. Now we are finished with front-end development libraries, but not quite. Now I'm not going to look at JS code yet. I'm going to apply a few styles of my own. First of all, the color. Yeah, then we need some JS code. When it's less than 59,000 seconds. Yeah. So if it's less than a minute, so basically 59,000. If distance is 59,000, then you apply the style to this color. Yep. So where do we go? We go to this box. Timer holds timer label, and okay, we apply my style. Now my style, I didn't define it, so variable my style. Wait a minute, let's check whether my style has already been defined. Okay, very good. So equals an object that stores color white. And you run, catch up with the sun, but it's sinking. Racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're older, shorter of breath, and one day closer to death. Yeah, I'm going to use ternary operator. Distance is less than 59,000. Then you do this, where you define my style equals this, otherwise you do nothing, right? I think we have to wrap this in an object then. semicolon where here ठीक है हटा देते सेमीकोलन को अभी Unexpected token. अच्छा oh से अच्छा right. Is that the way? Maybe we store this in parentheses. कौन सा 21st? Yeah, now I have to count the number 21st. Acha, oh, sorry. Yeah, I made a mistake. This should be a question mark. Sorry. Thank you. Nice. Basically, if it's less than a minute, if it's exactly 59 seconds, the color changes to red. It didn't. Oh, acha, 50, acha, so 60,000. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we won't get there. That's this way. Fidget away. Yep, done. So that's taken care of. Now I want to do a few more things. If it is break time, then I want to change the body element. Yeah. Anyway, I think we did that once. Document.body.style or something. I mean, I do want to do that. And by the way, yep, styles. क्या style apply करेंगे? First of all, yeah, this session thing. Let me look at it from here. By the way, that's what it looks like. Okay. Babel can, yeah. Yeah. अच्छा. But didn't the distance change? Shouldn't this color become white? Maybe because of you in it. There. पूरा उठाना पड़े भाई. So now the color has changed. When I reset it, it's 25. But then it's white because of that if statement. Cool. Done. Right. Now we go back to you. Harshal Vora's code pen. So I go here. Your work. Actually my profile. Thank you. Ubiquitous. Go to the HTML part of the code where I wrap you in an A tag. Now put this link. I forget again and again how to remove underline. It is text decoration. Okay. Thank you. Maybe not blue. Aqua. Yep. Footers is color to blue. Blue just hurts the eyes. Maybe is a dark blue available? Yeah, so much better. Light blue. Yep, I like it. I like to move it. I like to move it. She likes it. Move it. कहाँ गया हमारा कोड for my style? A thicker border. No color, so it would take the default color values. With 100% of whatever you're getting, so it doesn't change with the changes in colors. Now we need font awesome CDN. Okay. Or you please. What are you called? अच्छा, ये फॉन्ट ऑसम के क्लास वैल्यूज उठानी पड़ेगी. वो लाइब्रेरीज लानी पड़ेगी. वेयर इट सेज अप. Right now font awesome isn't defined, so break length looks like this. I understand. यही लिंक होनी चाहिए नहीं. Wait a minute, in that case can I font awesome icon picker, font icon picker. Yep. That should theoretically give us, it said up. Okay, so it did not change up. अबे break length में क्या दिखा रहा है by the way? Says okay, there's nothing in it, so maybe I can't put, maybe an A tag would do the job. Okay, I can click on it, but it doesn't have, okay, so we have to now write colors. This is arrow. क्या करूँगा मैं? FA क्लास को कर दूँगा. Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. It's बहुत time चलेगा. Body shouldn't have color black. All elements should have only one color, black, unless specified otherwise. Cool. That applies to you too. You up sign. Now that disappeared. Why? Okay. Oh, acha, it's still there. But apparently I do not see. Okay. Dot fa color black. Any items with the class? Nope. fa सारे एलिमेंट्स. अबे मैं क्यों कर रहा हूँ दिमाग. आई टैग्स. अब तो दिखा दे भाई यार. प्लीज फॉर्मेट योरसेल्फ. I mean, if it were I think I should run another test. Wait, a tag color black. Maybe it didn't understand light blue. Nope, that's not the case. Maybe we give it a height and width. H height 100 pixels. Let's see you go crazy over that. Not a tag, I tag. Still functional. सही है. It does not have a color. How? Black exists only at two places. One here for all elements. So then we need to target that class then. Way arrow down. Bro, it should be dot. Sorry. Now I can click on it and it will go up, but it doesn't. Come on, man, come on, come on. I can scroll up but not down. What is so intriguing about that? Okay, the only thing left for me to do is give this a background color. Of red. That should tell us whether this icon has a color or not. It takes the क्या मजाक चल रहा है. FA's font size is 2 EM. चलो ये उठाते हैं. Maybe it's the font size that's not not at all. Oh, that's equally ugly. Okay. Bro, what did you apply to make it look like this? Okay, that's button. buttons. अच्छा, button holds an I element. सही है पागल, मैं पूरा पागल. Break label, button level, button class, button level, and arrow down. Am I supposed to apply that class? Maybe, we'll see. We change this A tag back to a button element. We give it a class button level. Still increments and decrements. Okay. Yeah, so that library, yes. Display body.container.button level, display inline block, background none, online, color white. Okay, let's do that. कहाँ गया हमारा project? हाँ. Why does this not have a white color? I am happy when. Achha. What is up with you? Okay, button itself has this much. Okay. This many values inherited from body apparently. Cursor, pointer, whatever. This has that as value. But these are all from font awesome file. None of them from the custom CSS. So maybe we remove this. And that again does nothing. I mean, nothing that we are interested in. What if I save this code and refresh the page? Acha, save kiya. Refresh the page, please. Okay. Of course, refreshing the page may or may not mean that. So. If I make this black now, actually don't need to make it white or black. It will by default take its value as black and black. Okay. This F element still. In that case, let me open this in a new page. And let's see what we have. Buttons value, then this border cell, border box. Now this border none kar di isliye okay. It's not inheriting those values. It's taking the user agent style sheet and whatnot. And inside this button we have an I. ये क्या है? Before का rule. It's also from font awesome, so nothing. Wait, why don't we have it? We also have button level, FA arrow down, FA -2, I tag close, and then button closes. All of this is inside a button element. I with class and then close. FA arrow down, FA dash 2 X. Yeah. I dot FA, yeah, exactly. So what's wrong? Font awesome. उनका CSS फाइल होगा ना. Hey, if I apply all of this and then look at my code. Oh god. Now I can't click on that clickable element that I was able to click on before. Where it can go down, it doesn't go up. Where are you? Where did that button go? Yo. Ouch. Nope, definitely not. So it's not in there. It's all that HTML code that we have to write correctly. It has a value 2. Okay, fine. Maybe the value is what's causing problems. Not adding a value is causing problems. No. Time left. Div session length down, up. You're the one. Get her value hyphen. That did not do anything. Maybe because the body does not have a background. Beige. Nope, the button is still not visible. It works perfectly, but it's not visible. What if I write up now? Instead of arrow down, I write arrow up. It will not make it magically appear. Let's say if I remove FA2X, what happens then? Okay. In case, let's make this 5X. No change. Does this mean there's an icon element? So if I remove this class, I just put an empty class, will I be able to click on this? Apparently so. So there's no difference. So we're not able to import font awesome maybe. Literally this much. FA arrow up. Nothing more, nothing less. Of course its default color would be white. So क्यों नहीं दिखा रहे? Okay. Import font awesome to our web page. Okay, I want to check one more thing. If there weren't a font awesome library in here, would it even allow an element to be clicked on? It would. Okay. Font awesome for Twitter Bootstrap as a jQuery plugin for using as custom. Font hyphen awesome. Leaflet awesome markers. Gijgo. Awesome cursor bootstrap rating. Okay. Now what? I added the awesome cursor and we will add icon add to no change. There. Add any please. Yeah, I'll add this style sheet. That should give us what we're looking for then. Yep, that did it. Up and then down and then up and down and whatnot. Okay, so this much. Yeah, okay, this much. From a button to another, you make this arrow down. Decrement. Then we go to sessions is buttons and we write above session increment. Then I change this button session decrement and up becomes down. So this, oh come on, अभी ये नहीं चल रहा है, क्या मजाक कर रहा है? Was it supposed to be something else? It was session decrement. On click पे था वो they defined hey. Should this on click be applied on the button instead of it is applied on the button. What are you even? Okay. No increment, decrement. Okay. This dot handle link this dot stated session. Somewhere in here I made a mistake. Let's see what it was. अभी तो दिख भी नहीं रहा है. Show me my errors, idiot. इसको क्लिक करते तो ओपन ही जाता. It goes down but it doesn't go up. Because of button level maybe. Because it can't recognize a button. Come on, that's not true. Let's not make you twice as large, please. If I were to make this an 8 angle, it handles clicks. Apparently clicking on this doesn't do anything. So then make you a button again. Eha. Zabardast. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this and change a few things. We go to this button and we change this much to a lot. But instead of increment, you will stay decrement. And you become down arrow. So it goes up but it doesn't go down. Again, button. Rebuild the preview, please. Okay, apparently it did, and now I can do neither. It's because of that button level then. I can click on neither. 1 second. It did that as one value. अच्छा अभी कर रहा है. Bro, come on. The idea is still the same. Break increment and decrement. Okay. Why? Come on, man. Why though? It called button level 2 apparently. Main title length control, break label, break decrement hyphen button, btn hyphen level. Okay, let's apply that. हाँ, इसने एक बार चेंज किया नंबर को. Come on. Okay. Instead we give it a border then. Oh, I see. What is this outline? Oh, interesting. Okay. Give me button padding or something. Maybe because 2 pixels isn't enough. Yeah. Maybe not this much. Maybe not so thick as well. Why does this behave weird? That's why. We give it an equal width and padding. If we're giving it padding from all sides, make it so. Apparently no padding from the bottom. That's why. Right. But these are not aligned to the center. Youch. Font size of H1. Oh. Oh, let's save it. These should be in a row. No, that bootstrap would get us. Yeah, we don't need awesome fonts. Unfortunately, that didn't do the job. Does cPanel have anything else? No. cPanel is the control panel, of course. I mean, yeah, that's obvious, but timer and its controls. I'm making a cPanel into a row, converting it into a row. Apparently, maybe we have to wrap this in a div, no problem. 266 should make the. Oh, come on. 1 1. देखते हैं अभी. It's both in a row now, aren't they? And everything is inside the C panel is a row. Done. Equally divided. You're not a row. Okay. Buttons inside. सबको फोल्ड करो यार ये सब. What are these? अच्छा, they're controls. So dot controls. No, we won't see it from here. Life is tough. Love is rough for the man who just can't seem to ever get enough. And the days coming by. And look, come and go. Please say love, rocking gently. Anyway, works. Now we have the 25 by 25 by clock. Ooh. Done. Let's test it once more and be on our way. I've already submitted it, but yeah. Rockin' gently. Yep. Life is rough, and life is tough, and love is rough. Hello rising star, Arnav, कहाँ से हो तुम? My name is Harshal Rising Star. I'm sorry I didn't see your message before. मैं बड़ौदा से हूँ. I'm from Vadodara. And in the background they are checking the doing some routine tests. Can you guys hear it? Okay, now the sound will play thrice. Yep, 29 out of 29 passed. Done. So we've also applied the styles. You can look here. Nice. Break length, session length. Maybe we should apply some styles to all of them to make them look a little bit better. Just can't seem to ever get enough. And days come and go. Huh. Can't you override it? Shouldn't you override it? What is session in? Where is the text session? In here. Sorry. This. Nice. Digital numbers. Woo! Font size 4 Youch. .5. A little bit smaller. Seems like I never. And the days come and go. Dum, 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 I'm not worried about the padding. Yeah, you're okay. Maybe not 3.5, let's keep you 3. Okay. Keep it 3. These should be a little bit larger. I think all the span elements are, these are the only 2 span elements. Font size, yeah, 2 rem. Okay. But these are span elements. Ouch. I mean, yes. Yeah, your default 1 rem is also good. 4 but I'll give you 1.5 rem. So you just look a little bit better. And I'll also give you some margin. 5 pixels from all sides. That did nothing. So then not margin. Padding. I mean only need it from left and right, not really from top and bottom. Maybe not 5, maybe let's keep this 7.5. Yep, okay, good enough. And what is this? Session length. उसके पहले button है up. Then we have span. Nope, not you. Div with the session label and class name, nothing. Titles. सेशन लेंथ है तो फिर ब्रेक लेंथ में भी टाइटल्स रख देते हैं. डन. Seems like I never ever. Youch. For a man who just can't seem to ever get enough, and the days come and go. Youch. Nope. What did this increase size? Not you. Break length. Oh. wrong place. हाँ अभी ठीक है. Yep. Let's see what our page looks like. Yep, nice. Maybe some padding here, or maybe increase the overall size. Yep, we like. Can I use icons to make it look like it's going up or down? I can use that, but what can I do it for down? It's okay though. We are done with this project. Thank you for watching, guys. मैं क्या करूँगा now? I will yeah, I'm going to take a short break. We are finally finished with the front-end development libraries, and when I come back I will start with a new project, one new certificate. And before I do that, let's see, let's claim our certificate. I should go to settings, and in here claim certification, and it has been added. Woo! And you guys can look at my certificate right here, Quincy Larson. Thank you. Now we go to the next data visualization. Oh my god, that means more CSS probably, or maybe some other library that we have no idea of. Okay, well yeah, that's it for now. In the next live video with a new title and a new everything, I'll be back, and until then, don't go anywhere, guys. I will show you everything. Okay, thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and now I will see you guys in the next live video. Thank you. Ciao.